What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope all of you are enjoying your day today. Um, Getting into this episode of GH, Ava, I guess, like she's madly in love with her man, I guess, because she just basically promised Nicholas to stand by him and support him no matter what choices he make, even if she doesn't agree with the choices, and that's basically what Nicholas is asking of her. He knows that she doesn't agree with him working for Cyrus because look how well that worked out for Julian. Mixing business with Cyrus. Look how well that worked. And Nicholas is doing the same thing. So it's not going to work in his favor because we all know Cyrus ain't doing nothing but using people. That's all he does. And Ava can see that. That's why she doesn't want him, working with Cyrus. And this fool Nicholas done hired some damn mercenaries, and apparently I guess they done found Bobby or whatever. I was like, how the hell his mercenaries do all that, but Cyrus don't have the money to hire mercenaries? And he big rich. How you ain't got no money? Um. So anyway, it was good though to see Nicholas and Ava have sex. That was fun. I always loved they sex scenes for some odd reason. Well, minus the little COVID sex that they was doing before. But I enjoy their chemistry though. Even though Nicholas is being a dumbass right about now, I do enjoy the chemistry between Ava and Nicholas. I definitely do. So moving on from that, somebody need to go help Alexis. Somebody needs to get Alexis the hell up out of Pentonville because she ain't gonna survive. That big girl Hilda, somebody need to get Hilda back. Somebody need to whoop Hilda ass because she ain't gonna sit there and keep shoving her. I ain't like that shit. I was like, no. Where is this protection at for her? I thought Cyrus was supposed to be making sure she was protected. That was the whole point of the deal. But you got some big gal up in there pushing her around. Like, I'm not feeling this. Like, y'all need to, get it together and help my girl out. But I do agree, though. It was crazy that I respect the fact that Alexis wanted to take responsibility for her actions. I totally respect that. I do. I respect it. I can get with that. But going to prison, no, I wouldn't have signed up for all that. Now I take responsibility to an extent. Give me some damn community service or something, but you ain't about to, make me pay a little hefty little fine or something. You know what I'm saying? It's only money, but I ain't about to be sitting up in there fighting for my virginity up in that prison, having to push motherfuckers up off you and stuff. Nuh-uh, not me, no sir. You ain't gonna get none of all this yum yum. Ain't gonna happen. Nope, not gonna happen, Captain. Mm-mm. See, when you go to prison, one of the things you want to do in prison is when you go up in there, you want to look as unsexy as you possibly can. Because let me tell you something, if you look cute, semi-cute, sexy, they're going to be all up over you. Nope, nope, don't do it. You got to survive in that big house for all them years. You better just get tough. You better get mannish. I'm just saying, like, you better man up in there. And that's what Alexis need to do right now. She better get mannish. You get your little swole on, you better be pumping iron and get you a deeper voice or something and scare the hell out of them people and back Big Hilda up off of you. Cause Hilda look like she gonna be a little problem. Hilda, whatever. She gonna be an issue. And I ain't feeling her so far. Somebody need to go up in there and bum rush her. Cause you ain't about to be putting your hands on Alexis. That's why that girl, that consultant told Alexis, get you some boxing lessons before you go to prison. You gotta be fast on your feet. You gotta be fast with your hands, cause sometimes you might have to back smack the shit out of somebody up in there. And that's what Alexis need to do. She need to be her own protection up in the big house. I feel bad for her, cause this is only the tip of the iceberg for her. I'm just saying, cause I got a feeling that she gonna come out with a busted lip and everything else. I mean, shit, look what happened to Sonny when his ass was up in Pentonville. Johnny Zakara and his men was beating the hell out of him. You know? You gotta do what you gotta do, but at least Sonny knew how to fight, though. He knew how to box. It was just too many dudes, like, for him to fight. So, Alexis, you gotta do something to survive up in that piece, because it wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be sitting up in the pokey. So anyway, moving on from that. I am freaking loving Sasha and Lil Brando. I'm loving them. The chemistry between them is so good. I'm feeling them so far. You know what I'm saying? They got that sexy hot chemistry. Like they both of them just scream sex on a platter when you look at them. Just sex on the beach. Every time you look at them, they just look like they ready to just rip each other clothes off and get it on. And I'm here for it. I'm here for that. Um, and they definitely had things in common. Like, he was impressed of her knowledge of car engines and parts and all that stuff. She know a little bit about that, a little bit about cars, and she was impressed by his brave, him being brave and stuff for what he's doing for Carly and her family. Going undercover in Cyrus's organization and stuff like that. And guess who showed up to spoil the goddamn mood? Gladys. She showed up, and of course, she wasn't happy to see Sasha there. Gladys need to go run her ass in front of a bus, cause I done had enough of her. Like, go play under a goddamn speed bump or something. I'm sick of her. I am so tired of Gladys. Like, you're not gonna keep coming up in here trying to ruin people good time. She's gonna be a problem. That old bag is gonna be a problem, and somebody need to solve that problem right now. Valentine need to get on his job and sex her up or something. Get her up out of Brando and them business. That's what Valentine need to do. Cause I done had enough of this. I've had enough. Like, she need to take her old ass somewhere. Like, seriously. How you gonna sit there and tell your son to mind his business when it comes down to you and Brando and when it comes down to her and Valentine and stuff, she gonna tell Brando to mind his business. She grown. Okay, well, your son is grown. Your son is grown. He can handle himself. And if he want to be with Sasha, he gonna be with Sasha. She need to take her little old senile ass somewhere and go sit down. I done had enough. I had enough of her old biddy behind. Go sit yourself down somewhere. Go play in traffic. I done had enough. So anyway, moving on from that. Um, Sonny, of course. Well, I'm just gonna call it a different show. So on a different show, on the spinoff of General Hospital, Mike was up in here with Nina, and he was warning Nina to stay away from Elijah because he crooked, he a snake, and he was like, be steer clear of that fool. He ain't no good. Um, so she was telling Mike that she wasn't in the market for a relationship or whatnot. I'm glad that Nina acknowledges what she's doing is selfish, number one, and she acknowledges that she's not doing the right thing. And she keep asking Mike about his past life and stuff, like what he'd do if he can get his old life back and stuff. And Mike basically was like, he really don't want it back because he's happy where he is. I beg to differ because I'm not happy where you are, but that's just me. I think you need to go back to a little town called Port Charles. That's where I think you need to go back to, because I done had enough of this little house on the prairie shit y'all over here doing. I done had enough. So they basically, he invite her to the what the hell was it called? The firehouse dance or whatnot, whatever the hell that called. But she already agreed to go with Elijah or whatever. But she told Mike she'd save him a dance. I said, okay, can we move on from this foolishness? I'm telling you, watching them two is like watching a whole different show. Like, you not even watching General Hospital. You watching another show, a spinoff called Mike's Place. That's that's all you watching when you watch this. So anyway, moving on from that. So Valentine and Anna decide to come over to Carly's house, and I don't know why they did that because we already know how Carly is. So you come to Carly's house basically to tell her not so good news, basically. Because Carly, she want Jason out immediately, and Carly's frustrated with Anna and Valentine. I can't blame Carly on this one because, like I said before, plans like this do take a little bit of time. But the way Anna and Valentine botched that whole Peter shit, locking him up in the basement all for 5 minutes because he ended up getting out that same night, I have no faith in them two. So I don't blame Carly for just going off. Like, she ain't got no faith in them either because they've been pretty much useless at this point. They've been totally unhelpful. So I can't blame Carly for that, for being, sick and tired of this shit. She need results, and they're not producing results. Anna, sitting there talking about, oh, well, there's nothing we can do right now. That's not a good answer. That's not what Carly wanted to hear. That there's nothing you can do right now. That y'all can't do shit. That's not a good answer. Time is of the essence right now. That's not a good answer. And Carly already know that somebody's trying to get Florence back to Cyrus and stuff like that. So they need to get a plan going. They need to get this plan with Gladys going. And that's pretty much what Carly trying to tell them. That they should go after Gladys. Valentine need to keep working Gladys. Um, but Anna keeps trying to tell her, well, if Peter gets the hint that they're up to something and they go after Gladys, and he gets the slightest hint that that's the new angle that they're working, shit gonna hit the fan. I do agree with that. You got to be slick right about now. You got to be slick with this, but they need to come up with something and come up with something quick, like they really do. So moving on from that, I really do hope that Laura, can reconcile with Martin at this point, because I do like her and Martin's chemistry, and I like them as siblings. And I don't get an evil vibe from Martin. Has he done little, slime ball things? Yes, he has. But I don't get the gist that he's evil. Not yet. I haven't seen that from him. Is he shady? Is he a little crooked? Yes. Is he evil? I haven't seen that yet. So I will hope that, him and Laura can develop a brother-sister relationship. Um, Cyrus is just, ugh. He's another one. Every time somebody having a good time or good conversation or being decent, here comes Cyrus, the mood killer. They come in there and ruin the damn mood. And Laura's not playing with Cyrus. She is not about to let Cyrus use her son to get his mama back. Like, absolutely not. So of course Anna and Valentine show up, and Anna introduces herself as Peter's aunt. So once she did that, Cyrus, the light bulb went off in Cyrus's head. He gonna use Anna. He gonna try to go after Anna and stuff and use her to his advantage, because that's what Cyrus does. Anybody that he comes in contact with, they're a means to an end, and that's basically what he sees Peter as. And he made that abundantly clear to Martin. He don't give a damn about Peter. Peter is just a part of the puzzle. That's all he is. And he was like, that puzzle is about to come to an end very soon. That's all he sees it. Carly is just getting bad news left and right, because Laura done popped up at the house and told her about Nicholas trying to help Cyrus find his mother, and that's not what Carly needed to hear, because Carly's trying to figure out a way now to how to freak do they stop Nicholas. I mean, it might be a little too late if his men found Bobby already, so it's too little too late. It's like Carly just getting hit by all sides at this point. Every plan is not going according to plan right now, or it's going to take a little bit more time, and that's not what she wants to hear, unfortunately. It is what it is. But somebody need to come up with some type of plan, because y'all running out of time right about now. Jason's still sitting in the pokey. Sonny's still MIA. Cyrus is still getting a foothold in that town. Y'all better do something. Peter's still delusional and deranged as ever. Y'all need to work. Like, y'all need to get to work. I really don't understand how all these powerful people who got money and connection and power, how y'all can't get rid of these two little mosquito ass problems. Band together. Even when they band together, they still can't get rid of them. I'm like, damn, where is y'all power that y'all speak of all the time? Because when they're dealing with other people less than Peter and Cyrus, they always try to talk about how much power they got. And, oh, we got money, we got power. Then use it. Why are these two still a problem for y'all? Y'all need to get y'all fly swatter and swat they punk asses. Just swat. Swat. Damn it. Get rid of these two. It shouldn't take y'all this long now. Y'all some smart, capable ass people. It should not take y'all this long. I'm not getting this. Because if this was anybody else, they would have got rid of them just like that. But these two little mosquitoes buzzing in your ear every 5 seconds, you can't swat them? Just knock their ass to the wall? Come on now. Get it together. I'm going to need this problem solved expeditiously. Because this is getting ridiculous now. Cyrus need to cut that little ponytail back there. For Steven Seagal sue his ass for copyright infringement of a ponytail, because he will. He will. So anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I'll see y'all all later. I hope y'all all have a wonderful weekend. Have a great night. Great Friday. And I'll see you all Monday. Have a great day. Peace.